Let's do a reading. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, gods, goddesses, primordial beings. I hear you all. I feel you all. Let's go. When I first wanted to do this reading, I was like, what is this reading about to be about? Because I really don't know. But I mean, let's see. I was like, do I, don't I? Keep telling me, do the reading, do the damn reading. I'm like, babe. It's Friday, so I really it's a timeless reading, but I'm doing this on Friday, so I know I won't be up here for too much. We got the moon card. Okay, some Mother Moon energy, Mama energy coming in. Got the Chariot in reverse. Okay, it's a hot one today in LA, guys. And we got the Three of Cups in reverse. Huh. Okay, the moon. Okay, Two of Pentacles in reverse under the moon. Eight of Swords, and I know I'm gonna show you guys some cards and start explaining in a minute. They're just telling me get it out. Okay, and these two came out together. So it's the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Six of Swords. Okay, we got the Eight of Swords and the Six of Swords. This is, y'all. And the fact that they had me pick this deck, y'all. That's why I didn't want to come up here. I think I was trying to avoid this. Y'all, what are we feeling? What are y'all feeling? What's going on? What is going on? Okay, so the moon and the Chariot card. Let me get it together. Hold on. The moon and the Chariot card and the Three of Cups is our top. Is the top. Is the top. Okay. But look at the moon. Like the moon looks so sad. She looks so sad. She looks so sad, y'all. Why she look so sad? Why y'all out here sad? What's going on? What happened in this last moon? She looks like a badass. She looks fierce. Let me tell you that. She looks fierce, but she looks a little sad. She looks like, because coming out, let me tell you this, coming out with the Seven of Wands, with the, look, I want to say Seven of Wands, the Chariot in reverse is giving me Seven of Wands energy in reverse, like depleted. Like, I'm out here, I'm living my best. They just told me it's a love reading. I'm out here, I am living my best life. I am trying to get these coins. Y'all know we've been out here getting to these coins. We've been out here. I've been doing readings. You guys have been booking. We have been getting the coins. Okay? You've been doing whatever it is that you need to do to get to the coins, but you don't feel like you're celebratory. You don't feel like you oh my gosh, this is so specific. This is for who I am believing whoever is seeing this, you are supposed to see this. This is for whoever is supposed to see this. If this does not resonate, you're gonna click out anyway. You may be getting tripped up this retrograde. You may be feeling like crazy. You may be feeling like what's going on? Like you're tapping, you're doing your taps. Okay, I am special. I am special. I am important. I am important. I am here. I am present. Money comes to me now kind of energy, right? But in our current energy, we're still feeling like, I don't feel quite balanced. I have all of these things on my mind. I have all of these angles and love triangles possibly in my mind. I have like no love triangles in my mind. That could be an issue too. You used to probably be a little bit of a player, a little bit of a playette, and now there's nobody. And it's like I'm cool with being by myself, but am I always cool with being by myself? I'm gonna be by myself forever. Is that like forever though? The seven. Oh my god! So I said Seven of Wands earlier. The Seven of Wands in reverse and the Six of Swords. That's Seven of Wands in reverse, baby. You're tired of working by yourself. You're tired of doing it all alone. You're tired of doing it all alone. You are ready for a partner. You're ready for partnership. And Six of Swords is like, I have been waiting in this water. I have lots of things in my little tugboat. You know you are the big emperor. You know you are big empress energy. You know you can do these things on your own. You are so ready to, go to the next step alone if you have to. You're right. You've been doing the work. You can make these coins alone if you have to. You can survive. You know that. But you kind of don't want to. But here's the thing. You have to admit that to yourself first. What have you been telling the universe? What have you been telling the universe? What have you been telling the universe? Have you been telling them have you been showing that you want to move on? Ace of Pentacles, or have you been showing that you just want your money? Have you been proving to the universe, I just want the coins, I need to make the coins, I need to make my money, I don't care about none of these, I don't care about none of these, I just want to make my money. I just want to do what I do. People gonna come and go, and that's cool, and that's true to a certain extent, but justice at the bottom of the deck here says we need to like solidify ourselves in the relationships realm though. We need to like figure out some balance. 11 is balance. We need to figure out what left and right is though, because I've just been left. And I want to feel what's right really quickly. I want to feel what's going on in my body. In a moment, we'll talk about what's going on in our bodies and what's going to have it best. Okay. Give me a second here. Telling me I need to put something on it. Got Gaia. That's what I thought. It's Gaia. It's Gaia. Mother Gaia. How have you given to the earth? How have you given to the earth recently? How have you given to yourself recently? How have you given to your body recently? Like truly given to your body. And I don't mean in a very, how do I say this on YouTube? In a carnal way. I don't mean carnally. How have you given to the mountains of your body? How have you given to the waters of your body? How have you given to the crown of your body? Have you given to the earth? How have you given to the heart? How have you given to your body? There are many different ways of pleasure, many different ways of intimacy. I really do need to do another video. I did a podcast with my bestie. We have a podcast called the You Podcast. Whiskey, wine, and witches. Okay. And it's on here. It's on YouTube. I'll link it below. But we talk about that. We talk about intimacy and the many ways of intimacy, and maybe we'll re-up and do another one. Let me know below. Comment below if you want to see another episode about intimacy, but go and check that one out and let me know different ways that you know that you can be intimate with yourself, because there are many ways to be intimate with yourself. Next, we got simplicity. It doesn't take much. It doesn't take much. Look, she's in the city, but she's just at home playing the guitar, and that just makes her happy. What makes you happy? What makes you happiest? What brings you joy? It's like I just said, there's so much more than carnal pleasures to bring you the things that you desire in life. Sensuality. Hello. We can be sensual without being sexual. Okay. Sensuality is very important. Master the art of seduction for yourself, not to seduce others, but to seduce yourself. If you can seduce yourself, then no one else can seduce you the way that you seduce you, okay? They can build upon it, can't beat the master. Devotion. Give into the devotion of yourself. Devote time to yourself. Devote time to your partner. Some of you are in relationships and you need to devote more time to your partner. What are you and your partner doing on a day-to-day basis? This is a little bit of a slower reading. They've been telling me, you know what, you've been going a little fast lately. We need to slow it down. So we're slowing it down. But yeah, they told me you need to they're telling me that some of you need to truly devote yourselves to your partner, and that's not just the men, women. Okay? It's not just the men. You need to devote yourself to your partner. Not in a, I know I devote myself to him. I cook, I clean, I do, blah, blah, blah. No. Do y'all like playing video games together? He plays his game, you play your game. Do y'all play together? Devotion can look so many ways. Find a way to truly devote yourself to someone in like a real way. Seeing it clearly, crown chakra. Crown chakra. Seeing it clearly. Okay, once you work and start really truly working on your crown chakra in a real way, not in a superficial way, not in a I'm gonna do yoga for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes to an hour. Not I'm gonna do meditation, a crown chakra meditation. Not I'm gonna light this crown chakra candle. No, they're saying you need to truly worship your crown. Truly understand that if you see things clearly. You will feel it throughout your entire body. There is no clarity like the clarity from within. Bottom of the deck, raise your vibration. That's the only way to do it. Raise your vibration, and that means many things to many people. What are some examples? We need examples. Music is the number one way to raise your vibration. That's the number one way. It's the number one way. It's the number one way. I don't care what anybody tells you. It is the number one way. Music, movies, TV shows, and in that order. Music is quick, okay? So it's very fast. Your favorite song can change your whole life in a heartbeat. I've seen it happen. My daughter used to love a song by a certain artist that I will not name. I used to play that song, and it just she would literally stop crying. I literally had her stop crying in the middle of a crying fit, and the song would come on, and she would just start singing. Okay, maybe I'll put the song in a clip. I don't know, but yes, that was her jam back then. So I've seen the power of music. I've studied the power of music. Music is powerful. Film, I say, is very powerful because there's a science behind film. I've gone to film school. I've known it's a science degree. I understand the science behind film. Science is magic. Movie magic is real. Like, if you don't understand what that is, then you don't understand what that is. But it doesn't make it not real. It is very, 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 very real. Next, I say TV shows because they're just like movies, but they last a little longer. They have a little more, they have series. So they really, truly keep going, right? So you get to understand that, excuse me, confirmation burp, that things develop and you get to kind of feel them develop in a certain way that feels very real to you. And a movie does a little quicker because it's a couple hours, 2-3 hours maybe, and then a series does it in a lengthier way, right? So it kind of sticks with you a little longer. And then that song, it can turn you right around. So I say music, movies, TV shows. How you raise your vibration? What kinds? Positive ones. What makes you feel good? And I won't even always say positive ones because I mean, positive is relative. It's all relative because I'm not going to lie to you right now, a show that makes me feel really good every time that I watch it. And you'd be like, what, Sunflower? Why does that make you feel good when you watch that show? What about that show makes you feel like empowered and excited? I don't know. I'm a neurodivergent, spicy kid. Okay, kid adult. Okay, and it is Scandal. Okay, Scandal right now, and like Bridgerton, like anything Shonda Rhimes. Basically, I'm about to get back into How to Get Away with Murder because I never finished the series, so I'm gonna get back into that because why? That is what makes me happy. That is what lights my fire. That is what gets me going. That's what motivates me, and to each their own. Okay, and we're gonna leave that right there. Okay. That's right. Gangsta Boo popped out. Confidence. Boom. Okay. Gangsta Boo popping out and confidence being. That is what she had. Gangsta Boo had confidence. Okay. Knew exactly who she was and what it was. Okay. And so do you. And you need to snap into it. You know who you are. You know what it is. You know what you want. You know how to get it. You just need to go and do it. And I know it's scary. And I know it's tough. But guess what? We're getting through this. Stage low, mood. That's the mood. Big mood, okay? That's the mood. Like, get it together. I know it's scary out here. You encourage me, I encourage you. We encourage each other. Young mom potential. You got the potential. Yo, defiance. Stop being so defiant. You have the potential. You have the potential if you stop being so defiant. If you stop, like, really telling yourself, nah, but this and that can happen. Nah, but this and that can happen. Nah, but this and that it could. If you keep thinking about it, it will. Let's start thinking about all the good stuff that can happen, and stop thinking about all the bad stuff that can happen. Because guess what? It could happen anyway. And you thinking about it and dwelling upon it is not going to help it not happen. That's only going to make it attract to you faster. You know this. Lady of Rage. Fight. Fight for your right to be who you want to be. Wealth does not always mean evil. It doesn't. You can change it. What does wealth look like on you? What does wealth look like to you? What does comfort look like to you? What does it look like on you? It could look completely different. It doesn't have to look like how it used to. That is the past. You have the power to change that within you. I am in you. Woo, Lord, treat yourself. You deserve it, okay? Because I've been yelling, and you deserve it. You deserve it. Treat yourself. And some of your best days haven't happened yet. Dream bigger. That's all I'm trying to say. That's it. That's it. That's it. Oh, that's not it. Okay, but like that's all I'm trying to say. Yes, that's it. But like that's not like it because we got our chocolate card. All right, that's it. We gonna focus on our chakra, then we out of here. We are so close, y'all. We are so close to having everything we want. And that doesn't mean that life is going to be like magically better and life is going to be like a box of roses and that like a box of chocolates. No, it's going to be a box of chocolates because you never know what you're going to get still. Okay? Life is going to be a little chaotic still. I don't need 3 cards. Come on. We got 3 cards. Gonna go quick. Boom. All right. So first we got, let's do these first because they're the same. We got 2 excuse me. So I get to talking. Okay. Solar plexus. You can say that again and again. Repeat this affirmation silently or out loud. Anywhere from 1 to 837 times per day. 2 or 3 usually does the trick. Feel the wisdom your solar plexus chakra has known all along. I deserve to have the life I want. Okay, we're going to have to pause here. Solar plexus chakra. You can say that again and again. Repeat this affirmation silently or out loud anywhere from 1 to 837 times per day, usually 2 or 3 does the trick. Feel the wisdom your solar plexus chakra has known all along. I deserve to have the life I want and call it into being. That's right, dream life. I see you, I know you, and I'm declaring myself entwined with you. That's you, dream life, right? Sorry, you look different with that haircut. Okay, maybe you cut your hair, baby. I don't know. But get into it. Say it. Screenshot it. Because it's yours, okay? Let's do this. Next one. Solar plexus chakra. Getting lit. We all have a personal furnace that gives us the gusto to go without giving up. It's the fire that burns in your belly, solar plexus, and makes you really care about the things you're pursuing. To help add fuel to your furnace, make a list of things, pastimes, passions, interests, goals, and lifelong pursuit of a charitable cause that reliably spark and stoke you. Mentally, revisiting them can help you turn your inner fire into a downright blaze of glory. Otherwise, these marshmallows are useless, okay? This is what I was talking about. Go and revisit some of the things that you kind of maybe have tossed away. Figure it out for yourself, okay? Last one. Stretch it out. Try this yoga pose to give your heart chakra some TLC today. Cobra. Oh, I love the cobra. Oh my God. Do you see it? One of my favorites. Lie on your stomach with the tops of your feet touching the ground. Place your palms flat next to your shoulders, fingers pointing forward with your elbows pointed back. Gently lift your chest off the floor. Keep your neck long and relaxed. Your shoulders down and away from your ears. If possible, straighten your elbows, keeping them hugged to your sides. Hold for a few breaths and gently release. Don't do me. Don't do me. I love you though. Okay. I absolutely love you, lovers. That is your reading. I hope you like it. I hope it helps. I hope you do you. I hope you stay true to you. And I hope you pour some love into yourself, pour some love into the ones that you love. But most importantly, pour some love into mother because mother loves you, okay? Trust your guts, protect your peace, and plant your seeds, okay? Bye.